everybody. This is currently 6:04 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the Mental Health Check-In. I am Tasha for short. Just checking in with everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Tuesday. Time's about to change because normally it's daylight, but it's getting dark. So, well, in my area, but yeah, time to fall back. The time is gonna fall back. So you got to turn the time back an hour whenever that happens, which is gonna be sometime soon. I think in like November, the beginning of November, probably like the first week. I thought it usually sometimes it used to happen in October, but now it done changed to like November, like first week of November or something like that, where the time goes back an hour. But how has the day went for you guys? How has the day been? Hope everything is going well mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Hope everything is going good for you guys. Um, just checking in to see how everything is going, to see if anybody's coming on here. My work day went well. It went pretty good. Um, no complaints. It was fun. I enjoyed the joking around, having fun with the college students on campus. They cool. But some got sneeze. Well, I'll try to stay on here 30 minutes. Depends on if anybody comes on here or not. But I'm just gonna quickly go this morning. If you wasn't on here, for waking up with Tasha, I went over jealousy. That was a topic for this morning on waking up with Tasha, jealousy. So if you guys haven't seen that, you guys can check that out from this morning. Check out what I did on Monday also. Ooh, excuse me. This weather's changing. I'm getting sick. But so make sure you guys are taking your vitamins. Make sure your immune system is strong to fight off whatever's going around. Hey Paige, how are you doing? How's everything going? I'm not talking about much. Yeah, tired. I think that's pretty much everybody. If you go to work, if you hi Thomas the Train fan, if you go to work and you work all day, if you're a single parent, you're gonna be tired. So yeah, I'm tired, but I be tired every day. I come for work. Then my son have like after school stuff to do. I have to go probably sit for depending on how long he's there. Come home for a brief moment, and then go pick him up from esports because that's what he does. He does esports. But hi Paige, hey Paige, hi Paige. How was your day, Thomas the Train? How was your day, and Paige? Everybody new that's coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I was just talking about if you didn't see this, I was on here this morning. I could be on here in the mornings at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, and I discussed jealousy. I talked about jealousy. If you missed that, you can check that out. And for the newbies, this is the mental health check-in where we talk about mental health, talk about self-care practices like doing yoga, meditation, deep breathing. Those are some self-care practices. I need to look up some more so I gotta look up some new stuff to talk about on here. But yeah, those are some self-care practices. Mostly everybody talk about the same thing as far as like self-care practices like exercising, eating right. It's basically the same thing over and over again, pretty much. Working out 3 to 5 days a week, 30 minutes each time you work out. I do it early in the morning because I'm a morning person, so I work out in the mornings. If I wait to do it, it's not gonna get done because after work and coming home, I don't really eat, so I'll be ready to eat something, cook my child something to eat, and chill for a moment until I go to bed. Try to get 8 hours full of sleep. 8 hours of sleep. I'm pretty good, Paige. I'm pretty good. Make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. That's what you're supposed to get. 8 hours of sleep. I can't run. I really, if I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I'm not any good because I can't run off of less than 8 hours. 7, 7 to 8 hours. Oh, okay, you heading home from work. But yeah, that's why you tired. Yep, work and do it. For the adults up in here, work will do that. It makes you tired. But I think I would be more tired. It depends on how healthy you are. But yeah, you're gonna be tired. You working. So this is where sleep comes in. Make sure you're getting enough sleep at night. Also, but eating healthy. Eating healthy also is a factor because if you're eating wrong, that causes you to be tired too. And I know that's some of my problem. I really don't eat right. I eat like I buy the stuff I buy. Look, this the stuff I buy is I the only thing I go wrong is with eating sugar. I just got finished eating some candy, which I ain't need. Had some candy this morning. Didn't need that. Stuff like that. Sugar is no good because I know sugar it makes me sleepy. I eat too much sugar and then I start. Another thing that happens when I eat too much sugar, my nose start running. Um, I get a bad reaction when I eat too much sugar, and my body reacts to it, and I know it. Every time my nose start running, it's like certain things start to happen when I eat too much sugar. So my body reacts bad to it. That's another reason I need to stop because I know when I do, I always tell when I done had too much. That's why I don't need it at all. And I'm not supposed to be eating. Technically, I don't need. I can't. I'm not supposed to be eating chocolate either because I got acid reflux. Chocolate is bad for me. I got acid reflux. Yeah, yep. Hard candy that'll do it. Um, that'll mess up your teeth. But yeah. But yeah, I'm not supposed to eat chocolate. Like acid reflux. I can't orange juice, sodas. That's another reason I'm supposed to cut all that out because I have acid reflux and it's bad on it. Tea, tea is bad. Even though I like it, I can't drink. I'm not supposed to be drinking tea either because it's bad on acid reflux. Anything, but yeah, stuff like that. Let's see what else. Do you guys have any ideas on self-care practices? Any self-care practices that you guys implement in your lives that you want to talk about, that you want to discuss? Something high. All the new people in here, I do not. I only speak English. I only speak English. I don't speak any other languages but English. I only speak English, no other languages. But make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button as you're coming in. And I'm Tasha. This is the Mental Health Check-In, where we talk about mental health, things you could do for your mental health. If you guys have anything you would like to say about mental health, what you guys do for your mental health, like working out and exercising and getting enough sleep, how to relieve stress, do we take breaks from stress, and how, if we do, how often do we take breaks for stress, or how we stop from getting stressed out. That's an even better question. How do we stop from being stressed out? Anybody have any ideas on that? Staying away from drama is one. Staying away from negativity, negative people. And if you are around somebody negative, I have a habit of walking away from certain people and certain stuff. Some people want you to react and want you to be stressed out. They move off of that. So sometimes you just have to ignore stuff or ignore certain people and certain things because they want you to be stressed out. They think it's funny. But you wash your hair a lot, Paige? but but some people some people have to once a week. For me, once a week. But we have to develop coping mechanisms for our mental health. Develop some coping mechanisms like identify and challenge negative thoughts. In other words, I identify the negative thoughts and change. I'm assuming they're talking about like changing that thought. Try to think about something else positive. There's a silver, every cloud, it's the same, every cloud has a silver lining. So to every negative, there's a positive. So try to think of something positive. Challenge negative thoughts. Once you identify them and you know what that negative thought is and you know you're thinking negatively, try to find something positive about it and change that thought and challenge it and make it a positive thought. Learn healthy ways to manage stress. Do we have any healthy ways we can manage stress besides the stuff that I already named? Something different, like writing. If you like writing, you can journal. Talk about journaling a lot. I like journaling. I write poetry, so I write poetry. Started painting. Talking, having someone to talk to. That's another way. That's another way to manage stress. Having someone to talk to and expressing your feelings openly with. Having someone you can talk to and go to and talk about things. That's another good way to manage stress. And there's saying seeking social support. That's another way to seek social support. Having somebody you can go and talk to. You can like a loved one or a friend. a loved one or a friend. You could join support groups or clubs. Consider volunteering to give back to your community. So there's certain things you could do. I know some people volunteer at churches, like non-profit organizations, stuff like that. You can do. There's like stuff you can do at church. Okay, you what type of volunteering do you do, Paige? What do you volunteer? I ain't gonna say where, but what do you do? Do you help like young children? Do you help like the elderly people? What do? You volunteer at the hospital, nursing home, or something like that, or a soup kitchen, helping like the homeless people? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's good. Hi, Ian. I think that's Ian. How you doing? Oh, okay, older people. You help the older people. That's cool. Um, I know a lot. There are certain jobs you can get where you help. I don't know. It's this commercial that always comes on called Visiting Angels. It's a job where you can like help older people and get paid for it. Ian, yeah, it's Ian. But Ian, we're talking about mental health and ways you could take care of your mental health. Okay, Bob. All right, Baldwin House. Oh, okay. I know. My son has been in this. It's a non-profit organization. In this area where I stay, he's been in it since like fifth grade, and the guy uses like college students. They volunteer, uses college students, and I think they get some kind of credit for volunteering to help it's boys, it's a boys, he helps boys, but I think they get some kind of college credit for like helping at this non-profit organization where I live. Okay, Ian said I was correct. How Ian, how are you doing today? um Try not, I stopped asking what people, children or adults, because I don't want people to know if kids up in here, because it could be some perverts on here. So I ain't gonna ask. I don't ask no more. I don't ask anymore because it's like crazy people out here. Um, Country, United States, the United States. Hi, everybody new that's coming in. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumb up button. We are discussing mental health and having seeking social support. Do you have do you have a loved one or a friend that you can go and talk to when you're having when you're stressed out, when you're having problems? Do you have somebody you can go talk to, a close friend, a loved one? What do you do when you need somebody to talk to? Well, look, where I'm at in the United States is 6:24 p.m. It the time I'm in this I'm in this is Central Standard Time where I'm at. I'm in the Central Time Zone where I am. It's 6:24 p.m. where I'm at. What time is it where you are? Yeah, and Paige where Paige is, she's an hour ahead. So it's 7:24 p.m. where Paige is at. So she's Eastern Standard Time. Some people on Mountain Time, Pacific Standard Time. So it's like different time zones in the United States, and it's different times in different places. For play with Zach, I don't know. Yeah, it's different times in different places in the United States. We have time zones, and I'm sure it's like that everywhere. I could have swore it was where they have different time zones, so it's not the same time everywhere. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. Cause he was like, he said, "Okay, thanks." Like, like it's only one time zone here. It, I said where I'm at, but where other people are, it's different times in the United States. 6:24, 6:25, 6:26, 7:26. Then some people like 3 hours before, Central Standard Time. Yeah. Um, in parts of Georgia, they're on Central. They're on some parts of Georgia on Central Standard Time. Some parts of Georgia on Eastern Standard Time. In some parts of Georgia, it's 7:24, just like it is in Detroit, Michigan. But yeah, it's 7:24, 7:26, wherever it is. Tiara. Oh, okay. Tiara or Tiara. I pronounce it Tiara. But and then I don't even know if he's still on here because he didn't even ask. Look, he didn't answer. He didn't answer what time it is where he was. I guess he just wanted to know the time. I had a story. I ordered my son likes anime. Speaking of something that stressed me out, um my son's like anime. He wanted this anime character costume. It was like a jumpsuit type thing, and ordered it from Amazon. Took 3 weeks to get here. After it got here, which y'all know Halloween is on Friday, but took 3 weeks to get here. Wrong size. Then they was like, okay, you gotta send this back. I said, I want a refund. Gotta send this back. So they come first. The first problem was they had to send a mailing label. So they got it to Amazon, sent the mailing label to Amazon. I printed off. And I'm like, it's in Asian. This stuff is in another language. The label's in another language. So I go to UPS this morning and was like, "Can I knew it was gonna be a problem because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to use it. I just needed the person at UPS to tell me. But I was like, the first thing I said was, "Can I use this label?" That woman told me talking about it's gonna be 300. This came from China. Talking about it's gonna be $300 to send this back. And she was like, "Well, you need to." She was like, "This happens all the time with Amazon. This happens all the time with Amazon." Where they and she said the words out of her mouth was they trying to get rid of these people that's doing this. So she was like, "Well," she gave me a number to call. So I go to my car, call the number. And first of all, y'all, if you ever dealt with Amazon, you know they work. It's not They don't. Their people are not in the United States. They outsource. So it's people from sound like India. from another country doing their customer service. People from another country is doing Amazon's customer service. Cause they barely can understand. I was telling the lady, the young woman, I don't know how old she is, but she didn't seem that old. But I was telling her that I needed after I got her to understand what my problem was, cause she was looking it up on the computer. She seen it, and she first thing she said was, "You need a label, a mailing label, to send it back." I was like, "No." I was like, I was like, "Do you understand English?" And she was like, "Yes, ma'am. I understand you," which she didn't, because I already had told her that I needed a mailing label for the United States in this country. But she was like, "You need to get a mailing label." I said, "No, I already have one, but it's for China, and it's gonna cost me $300 to send it back." And I was like, I said, "I want a mailing label for the United States of America." I said, "I need a mailing label for the United States." But the problem was fixed. She ended up saying she was gonna just cancel it, and I got the refund. What I paid, they sent me back the refund on October 23rd. For what I paid for the thing, which it was like $72. It was $72. So they gave me my money back on the 23rd, but they was trying to get me to send the thing back. But the lady that I talked to today, she was like, "Well, she canceled it out," and she was like, "You can keep the I kept." She said, "You can keep the product that I got, which was too small for my son to wear." They sent a medium. I asked for an extra large. So that's a big difference between a medium and an extra large. In men's, because my son is pretty big. He a teenager. He's 17. Weighs like 230 pounds. So he can't wear no medium. But the problem was fixed. I got my money back, and I'm like, y'all know somebody who like anime, send them this way and tell them they can buy they gotta wear a medium. Men's medium is $72. But yeah, it's stupid. So never, this is the mark that was, he was mad because he really wanted it. He was really upset about that because he really wanted it. And I know he did. That's what got me really like stressed out about the situation, because I know he was sitting up here waiting on this thing, because that was all he could talk about, because my son loved anime. He loved anime stuff. But and he was waiting on this thing. He's like, "Mama, now I don't have nothing to wear for Friday, because they get to dress up at school." Okay, you like anime too? They get to dress up at school, right? So I'm like, now he was like, "Mom, I ain't got nothing to wear," which we figured something out, but yeah, that was messed up. So the moral to this: don't order anything out of this country. Make sure it's in the United States. I don't care. They gotta have some type of anime stuff here in this country. I know they do. Don't order nothing from Amazon from a third party that's out of this country, because it's a scam. It's a big head, and they it ain't nothing but somebody trying to get money. But yeah, don't do it. Don't order anything from Amazon that's from another country. I'm just say that. Yes, it's a big scam. But yeah. So anybody watching this, don't order any. I'm gonna say it again. Don't order anything from Amazon that's from another country. I learned my lesson. I was like, never again. I told my son, I'm like, "I know you like anime, but you gonna have to find something in this country." Toomey. Yeah, that's another one. Toomey, we probably should have tried Toomey. If you being honest, probably should have tried Toomey instead of Amazon. But it's too late now. It's too late because what you call this Friday. Halloween is Friday, so it's too late. That too is less expensive, but yeah, it's too late now, so we ain't even worried about it. I'm done with it now. Cause I'm like, it took it. I'm like that whole time. I'm like that whole time frame. I told you it took it 3 weeks. It took it, and then they were saying a month. They were saying it. We weren't gonna get it to the 28th, which is today, but we got it I think Thursday of last week. That's when it came, Thursday of last week. Thursday or Friday last week. That's when it got here. But yeah, I was trying to send it. I was just trying to get the thing back to the people. But whatever. I'm like, people need to stop because they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they got the request. They knew they ain't have a size. That's why they sent a medium. So they knew what they was doing. Yeah, it's we really don't look. We really don't either, but it's just something fun. It's just something fun for the kids, for them to do. That's all. I really don't take it too seriously. I don't take it too seriously. Oh, she did. Oh, that's sad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. That's. Oh wow. Uh, that's even more reason not to like not to do anything. I know you do. I know you miss her. That's one thing. We never our grand we never met. Our my grandparents had passed away. My grandmothers had passed away before we were born. So obviously, the one thing you can say, at least you had the opportunity to know her, because I didn't know mine. Neither one of them on my dad or my mom's side. Yeah, yeah. They had already passed away by the time we were born. I'm the youngest of 6 kids, but I don't even think that no, they was already passed away with my older sister. My older sister is like 50, like 52. So they were already gone already before my older sister was born. So they weren't even here. My dad's mom, she got killed. I forgot what happened to my mom's mom. Um, I did know my mom's dad and my dad. Now I knew my granddaddies. My granddaddies was alive. They lived, so we knew our granddads, but our grandmothers they were already passed away. So yeah. Oh, you didn't. Oh, okay. I don't know. Being that you were 11, you probably you it's probably for the best because you probably didn't even need to see her in the position she was in. I think that would have been bad on you, being that you were 11 years old. Oh, you were your side pain. I don't think. Would you have wanted to are you seeing? Oh well, okay then. Oh, okay. So you seen her. Okay, you just didn't get to say. Oh, okay. Well, Paige, I'm about to wrap this up. Oh, she was. I'm so sorry. I'm sure she's with you in spirit. This one thing, we're not here. This we're not here. Look, we're visiting. We're here temporarily in our human form. Yeah, you right. We're here temporarily in our human form. We go back to our spiritual bodies. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. So yeah, but I'm about to wrap this up. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna be back for the Sweet Dream Silent Stream at 9 p.m. from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Then back again on here at 6 a.m. for waking up with Tasha, and then 6 p.m. mental health check-ins Monday through Friday. You guys have a good night. Bye, Paige. Thank you for hanging in here with me. Good talking to you. And y'all be blessed. Holla.